This is a brief documentary about Client Satisfaction Instruments Project, also known as the CSI project. The CSI project is a PM&E methodological innovation of ICCO, which ICCO has introduced recently to its two partners in Malawi and Ethiopia. In this case, we are focusing on Ethiopia. The term CSI in this project refers to a collection of tools that are used in measuring the perceptions and the satisfaction levels of clients regarding the services that they receive from any given service provider. As the lead consultant in this project, I view CSI from two perspectives. The first perspective is that CSI is a philosophy. It's a way of seeing things. It's a way of thinking. Secondly, CSI is a practice. It's a commitment to being open and sincere to development clients regarding the services that are offered and the process of delivery.
My expectation was that the tool is very important for the organization and for the program I'm implementing. First, we do have accountability lines in the organization, and also we are in the process of choosing which one is most important and which one is not. So it is very important that training, that workshop was very important for us. Client satisfaction survey is the one because we assessed the tools and also we voted together because we work jointly with the consortium of 6 NGOs. So since we implement those tools together, what we need to do is to assess which one is very important and easy to work on, and which kind is also practiced with the farmer marketing organization before. And so depending on such criteria, we voted and selected the client satisfaction survey.
Yes, a client satisfaction instrument is so new, particularly for my organization. And we found it and we really accepted and expected that as if it was tough and very busy business for us, because we were much accustomed with upward accountability, and this type of instrument was so new for us, and we were thinking that as if it was tough, but we have tried to everything to our level best, and we did this to our level, and we found it very appropriate instrument, especially for the organization like my organization, which is directly working with community to know and to identify its gaps and to scratch the appropriate inputs which possibly help us for future decision, and we found it good.
We were using the PM&E tool, different planning, monitoring and evaluation tools. We had the household survey. We are making household surveys annually, and we had also different workshops, focus group discussion to get insight on the results of our projects. But these tools are different in that it's not the focus of this tool is not on the result achieved, but on the process, on the approach, and on the satisfaction of the clients. Sometimes you can achieve better results, but the clients might not be satisfied with the service provided. So the other tools couldn't tell us the satisfaction of the clients, but this could.
Of course it is different, absolutely different. The former one is, or the previous we have been using, upward accountability, which is to the donor and the regulatory body or the government. Whereas this is more of, we are accountable to the downward accountability to the target group or the beneficiaries.
For us, or for OSRA, and I think I can say for other NGOs who are member of this consortium promoting farmers organizations, being in a consortium is I think, a conducive situations that helped us really share views, experiences, and deliberate on the instruments just at the during the outset of, just before we go into really collecting informations. We really took time to deliberate on it with the external mentoring, and that has really good organization in terms of organizing the instrument and also how to go about collecting the data instrument.
As an organization in general, we are right now deciding to scale it up to other program level or to the organization level, because the organization is mainly committed to be accountable for the community for whom he is working, we are working in. Transparency is also part and parcel of this instrument. So we found it very important, and even we are thinking to scale it up to the organization level methodology.
Observed that all of actually the members or the participants of that panel discussion were really involved in a very active way, in a transparent way, without fearing any each other. So they were for improvement, really, for learning, really to learn from each other, to give ideas. So for me, first of all, they are ready to discuss. That's what I observed. Secondly, they are open for improvement, and they just say it, and so that they really seek solution.
No, it's not donor-driven. Initially, it was injected, or it's a donor who introduced us with these tools. They have supported us to learn, to know these tools and on how to use. But it's our will that we start working on this process, and it helped us to improve our credibility, to improve our relation with our clients, the creditworthiness, and also to make a transparent system in our system, in the project system. So it's not donor-driven, it's also important for our organization's sustainability even.
I feel that because even if you give something free of charge, they appreciate it. Because even the one we are conducting, even as a pilot, the community appreciates the gift, but they didn't really understand the rights, their rights, the question of rights. That's why they only consider the free charge part. This was a gap we have already even taken as a lesson.
Well, it's the favorable condition to make such an instrument more successful is to build the capacity of the people in terms of really their right to get the services from the service from the organizations that provide service. We have to build further capacity of the people to enable them reflect the reality. They must be confident. If they reflect the reality, the services will be improved in the future.
It's the main challenge in this process. But when we use first we try to explain the objective of this survey or the downward accountability. So it's not about, it's for improvement for both service taker and service provider. So after creating this understanding and also providing self-administered questionnaire, so that for the confidentiality and so that private information could not be revealed to another person. So we try to make such things, and also sometimes we try to triangulate the information. After collecting the data, we also try to make a focus group discussion why they gave such good results or why they gave the bad results. So we have different mechanisms to make or to get the reliable information from our clients.
We tell them that even if water supply and sanitation, for instance, is our mandate, in OSRA's mandate, we don't really intervene, or we don't really provide because they demand it. No, there are certain steps that we need to follow up. Okay, we have to really assess the situations with the government, with the local government authorities and sector line offices, for instance, water offices. So we tell them the approach we follow and see if we can really, we don't guarantee, as an NGO, we don't guarantee, or we don't give them promises that they know it. We don't really promises, because we develop proposals and solicit funds, and if we are successful, then we really report this and then implement accordingly.
Definitely there is a big change when we compare the situation before the project and after the project. The way we were looking as the beneficiaries, and we are just now looking as the beneficiaries about their reflection, get improved really these days.
Yeah, things are now changing after this project. Before, we're providing services in the way we want. Actually, the clients also participate in the planning, monitoring, and evaluation process. But in this way, after implementing your project, you also collect or gather information on the perception, on how you perform, on the timeliness, on the responsiveness, and on the every capacity building process. On the sometimes your field workers could not respect the culture of their community, so sometimes they can achieve better, but sometimes the farmers might not be satisfied with the way they provide the service. So with this, it starts that we respect the beneficiaries. The field workers start respecting the beneficiaries, because they can claim their rights after using, because these tools sometimes give a chance to evaluate the field workers.